Hey guys, so the van is all packed up and we are ready for the big adventure.
Yes, we are taking our 28-year-old van from the southernmost tip of Europe all the way up to the Arctic Circle.
So we thought we'd give you a quick tour of the van to show you the upgrades we've made and the alterations in preparation for the big trip.
Perfect.
From our last trip, we had three main issues. Firstly, it was not really having enough power once we got to the shorter days. Secondly, we kept running out of gas. And thirdly, we didn't really have any decent heating. So this is what we did to resolve the three issues. Regarding our power situation, on the last trip we just had one 100-watt solar panel on the roof and a little fold-out 24-watt. That was it. We had two leisure batteries as well as the main battery, but one of our leisure batteries was very weak and we didn't realise this until a little bit into the trip. So now we've upgraded majorly. We've added another 40 watts onto the roof, so now we've got a 140 watts flexible solar panel on the roof. We've also got a brand new AGM 110 amp hour battery in the living area with us. And we've replaced this battery with our lead acid 110 amp hours. This one is connected to the alternator, so charges up while we drive, and both batteries can also be charged by the solar that's on the roof.
But we thought that 140 on the roof is not enough. So we've upped our game with a fold out 100 watt and an additional 50 watt. Both have got extended cables that can be used to charge any of our batteries and positioned anywhere facing the sun while the van's in the shade. So on the last trip we carried 100 watts, this time we're packing over 300, which should be good for Scandinavia with all those extra daylight hours. So that's a massive upgrade and that should be our power issue resolved. Now moving on to the gas.
So yes, our gas, our propane, we use it in the van for our cooking. On our hob here, we used it in the fridge and also on our old heating system. And we really struggled throughout Europe to find the camping gas refill bottles. It's all about cooking outside this year. We've got 3 alternative cooking methods using outside, and that's what we plan to do. 99% of our cooking, as long as it's not raining, will be outside the van. This new little gadget here is a gasoline stove. So obviously we can get gasoline from anywhere we travel to. So that will be a great little addition. We've also got a little alcohol stove and we've got an outside barbecue. So that's how we've resolved our propane issue. We've still got this one and we will have 3 little bottles taken with us, which will last us months if we use these other additional outside cooking methods.
And finally moving on to our heating issue. Now we didn't struggle with this too much because we were travelling mainly in the summer, but at the end of the trip it did get a little bit chilly and our old heater, for one, it didn't really heat up the van. 2, it guzzled up the gas, which we struggled to get. And 3, it was a bit temperamental. So we've replaced that with a 5k Chinese diesel heater. A little bit overkill for this tiny little van, but it's going to do the job. So that's installed in this gap here. We took out the fridge, which we didn't use that much as well. And we just use this little funky yellow camping fridge. So that should have resolved our heating issues. Okay, so that's the 3 main issues we had from the last trip, which should all be resolved now. So now we're just going to give you a quick tour of the van and show you the changes we've made and now he's all packed up. First of all, we'll put some new stickers on him to freshen him up and give him a new look.
Of course, the bikes are coming with us again this year. We used them so much on the last trip, so we're looking forward to making good use of them again up in Scandinavia.
In the boot, things are organised a little bit better. We've got this ladder secured here now. A ladder we use to get up under the roof to adjust the solar panels, any cables that need fixing down, anything to do with the sunroof. Just forgetting climbing up trees to steal fruit. We've got the headboard, this cover here, and again these funky patchwork cushions that Sarah's made. These will be keeping our winter warm clothes in. This is the day bags bucket. This is the day dog's bed, as Dizzy is going to demonstrate now. So it is a little more organised under there now. We've got rid of certain things. We've simply taken our water activities. So we've got our SUP board, new purchase, our kayak, and then life jackets for us and the boys, and wetsuits. Oh, and also a hammock. Looking forward to using that. So that is nice and organised. We know where everything is, tools either side. Simple as that. When you've got a small van, you need to utilise every tiny bit of space. Last year the chairs were in the back of the van, so we hardly ever use them because you've got to get the bike rack off. This year, put them on my step here, secured, and then we can get them out easily every time we stop. And this is going to be great as we're going to do most of our cooking outside this year.
So we've got 2 tables in the van for this next trip. One of the tables is the fixed table. Now the reason why we've got 2 is because that fixed table can't go outside, it's got no stand, so we've got the second table that can go in the van and outside the van. As like we said before, we are going to spend a lot of time out there this year.
As we're going to be spending a lot of time outside and we are going to be in Scandinavia and the Baltic area, we thought we'd pack some extra mozzie nets. Now last year we just had a simple mozzie net put up with magnets on this main door. This year we're taking mozzie nets for all the windows. That's the side windows, the kitchen, this one and the boot, and that's going to be put up with Velcro. In addition to that, we've got an old mozzie net to go over the bed, so we are going to be totally safe from those blood-sucking little buggers. In addition to the nets, we've got some extra sprays for us and then some collars for the dogs, which are recommended by our vets, so they're going to be safe as well.
Moving on to the bathroom, guys. This year we have our porta potty sat here in the living area with us. We are going to use it this year. It also doubles up as a great little footrest and a coffee table.
Don't worry guys, we are going to fix this with bungee cords so we don't have any nasty spillages when we're on the move.
And again, we've got our hula hoop shower. It's attached to the roof. We've got our 12-volt shower so we can have a shower inside and outside. So we are completely set up in the bathroom department. Organisation is key in a small van, as we said before. And here is our wardrobe space. This is for both of us. It's not a very big space. There's a couple of shelves in here. And the last trip we just had 1 shelf each, which was okay and nice and neat at first. But then as soon as you start getting clothes in and out of your wardrobe, it soon turns into a big jumble sale mess. And you don't know where any of your things are, and it just didn't stay neat at all. So this year we've resolved this issue by getting some very cool, clever organisers for our clothes.
As you can see, this year it's a lot more organised. It's sectioned off with these dividers and bags. We've got a small bag for our underwear, slightly larger bag for our t-shirts, shorts and things, and a bigger bag or divider for trousers and hoodies. So now you get something out, put it away, and it's all nice and neat.
So just above me here, this is another really cool addition, great for storage. It's one of these bungee cord type nettings that stretch over, as you can see. We're keeping our little doggy towel in there and the blinds for the windows. And it just works awesome, actually. We might even get another one for over above the driver's side.
So as I was just mentioned that bungee net, I have to say bungee cords, Gorilla Tape and Velcro strips are a must for van lifers. We use them everywhere.
Another thing that I'm so happy with this year is our new colourful patchwork rug system we've got going on in the van. Now when you've got 2 little dogs, they do make a bit of a mess, you know, the little paws jumping in and out, bringing dust and hair and everything else. So as we don't have a hoover in the van, it's great when we've got these rugs, we can literally just pick them up, take them out and give them a good old shake. So not only have we got 6 different colourful patchwork rugs, we've also got the boys' new bed. This was Charlie's Christmas present and it fits perfectly where the boys sit when we're on our journeys. Just love cuddling up down there together when we're on our long drives.
So that is it. Hope you enjoyed this little tour of the upgrades we've made to the van to get them adventure ready for the trip up north.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can fit in a small home like this one, and we think that now we have got everything we could possibly need to take us on the big adventure north.
So stay tuned to the channel, and the next time you see us,
we will be on the road.
Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that like button below.
If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please do, and keep the comments coming because we absolutely love to hear from you.
And we'll see you in the next video.